Alright, Nerdlit. I don't usually play on PC, so this is kind of annoying for me. Here's my Forge of Empires, right? I think what you have is this resource that I sent you early on, you know? Okay, we're on level 80. We've got 90% boost, and these are the FP contributions that I'll need to make to it in order to secure these spots. I think that's the calculator that you have. FOE helper is an entirely different thing. It unlocks this toolbar down here, and there's some really cool features. So, like production overview will show me the forge points, goods, everything that I've collected today. It's got, you can change some efficiency things in here, so I can see where my defense is coming from, my attack is coming from, what guild goods I'm producing. That's pretty cool. Where I'm getting troops from, etc. What regular goods I've produced, and it shows me each good by each era. That's what I collected today. There's some pretty cool features. Here's what I want to show you though, the GB calculator. So I'm going to hop over to a guildmate. This is Thea. She's actually pretty cool. I'm going to click on her arc. And right now, I just have probably what you see, right? I can see the reward, and I can add, 2490 plus 2303, and then make a donation, right? But my reward is going to be different than a 1.9. So now, if I click on this GB cost calculator right here, sorry. There you go. There it is. So this is what's cool. I can set this to different arc boosts, right? And you can see that it adjusts each time based on whatever boost I'm adding. So I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to type in 96%, which I think is arc 160, I believe. So I could see what the arc 160 donation would be, right? And the difference to me is 87, because I don't have an arc 160, clearly. This is my break even, right? There's no difference. That's what I would donate. And then that's the difference is 0. But if I'm donating at 1.9, the difference is 62. Profit for me, if that makes sense, right? So that's a pretty cool feature. I'm gonna jump back here. Let's see, building efficiency rating. This is pretty cool. This shows you forge points, attack, goods production per building per square. Anything red, you probably want to delete. My slave builders I like, but they're not super efficient. The Marauder, I've thought about deleting it. It is giving me troops though, which I like. Everything else in here is pretty wicked efficient. Like 3,000% efficiency on some of these. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously you can sort by whatever metric you want to prioritize. Like if I'm sorting by forge points or whatever. Like my harvest farms are giving me almost 200 forge points just for that alone. So that's kind of a top producer. Vineyards are good. Athlone Abbeys, stuff like that. Okay. Here's the town overview that I mentioned earlier. So this shows me, those are residential, those are great buildings, there's roads. So I have 81.65% efficiency. And a lot of that is honestly my cherry sets. That's kind of where I'm getting dinged there. But the rest of my city, I really don't have a lot of roads. 1, 2, 3, 4 long roads. And then all these little roads in here are where I'm getting penalized, basically. But not a whole lot of roads for a big town, right? Let's see. Highlight low era buildings, you can do that. So these are buildings that, if I was getting goods or something out of that, I might want to upgrade them to get current age goods from it. Let's see. Oh, this is cool too. So, I'll open a building. I've got to open one of mine to do this. So back to the GB cost calculator. Ooh, did I do that right? Oh no, this one needs to go away. That's why. There you go. Okay. So the power leveling that Howe did, he basically paid all of the priming that you would have had to do for those levels. But in a normal power level, you would have to prime and flip each level as people donated. So if I want to set up a power leveling plan for my AI core, I'm gonna, let's say we'll start at 63 and end at 101. That would cost me 96,000 forge points, which I don't have. So I'm gonna adjust this to 80. Okay, 22,000. Okay, I could do that, right? So instead of going through one level at a time on this website, right, I would have to go through one level at a time and add up this number down here, this 5464. Where's my mouse? There it is. I would have to add up this number for every single level to get to 80. That's the calculator that I think you're using. If you're using this, you can see that in one shot. And we can also adjust that. Yeah, we can adjust the contribution here. Like I said, I don't play PC very much, so I'm not super familiar with this. There is a way to program your FOE calculator for sniping. I just don't really know how to do that. Let's see, what else? I think that's kind of it just for today that I wanted to show you. But if you're playing on PC, just get this FOE helper. This GBG calculator is a huge help. So honestly, the way that I normally do it, I just have a calculator. And if the reward is 965 times 1.9, there you go. There's the number. And always round up, unless you're sniping. But if you're donating to someone you want to be friends with, just always round up on that. But the number that I'm going to see is going to be 965 times 1.925. That's the number that I'm going to see. So I would over donate by quite a bit if I just trust the numbers that I'm seeing. I honestly just use my old work phone as just a calculator, and it's, if I'm playing on there, I'll just keep my little calculator right here. Okay, 965 times 1.9 equals, cool, clickety clickety click, right? That's how I do it. It's a pain in the butt to slide over this other window and be like, oh, okay, we're on level 80. I've donated 500. This guy put in 200. So what do I need here? That's just way too time consuming. Either use this GBG calculator or GB calculator on the FOE helper, or just a straight pocket calculator. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. Stop making this difficult.